Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for give my time to presentation, and thank you very much also to committee select my paper to present in this international conference on the biosphere harmony advanced research. This is the third international conference, ECOBAR conference. My title of paper is comparison of corporate criminal liability for illegal trade of protected wildlife in Indonesia and South Africa. The author of this paper, not only me, but also my colleagues, Ms. Mega Ayu Paraswati, also from Business Law, Binus University. The first I want to deliver of the background of this research. The background of this research is about why Indonesia Law number 5, 1996 still cannot be punished corporation as a legal subject, and why South Africa Animal Protection Act number 71, 1962 integrate individual and corporation as a legal subject. So Indonesia law not introduce corporation as legal subject, so we cannot punish or persecute corporation when they do illegal activity for the animal, especially wildlife animal. So this is the background of this research. And then according to the background, the research question is, how does the law on corporate criminal liability for the wildlife trade compare Indonesia and South Africa law? And then what the kind of the theory we use? We use two theory. The first is legal comparison theory. Legal comparison as a science, as an approach, as also as theory to observe regulation, to observe the court decision. The second theory is corporate liability. There are three kinds of the corporate liability. The first, identification, strict liability, and vicarious liability. The research result and discussion. The first, Indonesia law number 5, 1990 only introduced person by person as a legal subject. The law doesn't include corporation as legal subject. Yeah. Africa law number 71, 1962 not only person by person as legal subject, but also corporation as a legal subject. What the consequence from the different legal subject? The consequence is, if the corporation do criminal activity for the protected animal, according to the Indonesia law number 5, 1990, only the person can be persecuted and punished by the judges or by the court. Only person by person. And the corporation cannot persecute, although the corporation do criminal activity for the protected animal. In Africa, if corporation conduct criminal activity for the protected animal, the person, the owner, the executive director, and the corporation can be prosecuted to the court and then can be punished by the court. So, corporation, executive director, getting penalty by the court. Penalty including jail fine, restitution, and also permanent close the corporation. But in Indonesia, only person, yeah, not executive director, not the actor for the illegal activity for the animal. So of course, the effect of the animal is bigger. We cannot protect the wildlife, yeah, from the kind of the crime of the corporation when they export the protected animal or import the illegal animal. Only the person, yeah, the person, of course, the not the high level but the low level. So we need to revise our law to protect, maximize the animal in Indonesia and also animal from outside to Indonesia. So according to our research, we need to one conclusion and one recommendation. The conclusion: in Indonesia law, we don't introduce corporation as the offender if they conduct illegal activity. Only person in the corporation can be punished. In Africa, in South Africa, they introduce legal subject, persons, corporation. So the corporation get sanctioned if they do illegal activities for the protected animal. And the last recommendation, our recommendation, how to amendment or revise the law number 5/1990, including corporation as a legal subject. So if we revise the law, so we can protect animal from the illegal activities and also from the killing or from the sale to other purposes. Thank you very much for your attention. So if you have any question or comment, please don't hesitate to give us feedback so we can revise and improve our paper and we can publish. And of course, this paper will be used for the government and also to the private sector. Thank you very much, and have a nice international conference organized by BINUS University.